Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about the. Um, no, I just want y'all opinions about what y'all think about the Sergey Kovalev versus Anthony Yarde fight. I know I'm kind of late on this, but I want to talk about it now. And what do y'all think about that fight? You know, because everybody's talking about uh, Anthony was too green and he was not experienced enough to fight Kovalev, but he did pick the fight. This is somewhat similar to um, Floyd Mayweather picking Canelo Alvarez. Floyd Mayweather knew he was somewhat green and knew he was not that experienced to fight him at the same time. But at the same time, you can't prepare yourself for a fight with the person that got a lot of experience. Of course, Canelo Alvarez had strength and he was younger than Floyd Mayweather. It's always a punch of chin, just like Anthony Yarde. But the difference is with Anthony Yarde, he almost got Kovalev out of there. Canelo Alvarez, he was dominated by Floyd Mayweather. It wasn't even close. You know what I'm saying? Because Canelo Alvarez was trying to outbox. He's trying to box or outbox Floyd Mayweather, which that was not going to happen. You got to kind of make it rough for him, brawl with him, just like Madonna and Castillo. You know what I'm saying? So, but he didn't do that. And but Anthony Yarde almost got Kovalev. I think it was the 6th or 7th round, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I think it probably was the 8th round, I think. And I think it's 7th or 8th round. It was one of them rounds he almost got him out of there, right? You know what I'm saying? Even because they said that, and I think it was reports of saying Anthony Yarde don't spar. He spar with his trainer. He don't spar with other boxers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and other things that goes on with the training that Anthony Yarde does that which he came in with a disadvantage of fighting Kovalev, and at the same time he accepted the fight, and hey, my hat goes off to Anthony Yarde. He did it, and I think he got. You can bounce back from one loss. You maybe 2 or 3 losses. Look what happened with Kovalev. He came back. He bounced back from 3 losses. You see what I'm saying? And look who he had. My hat goes off to Sergey Kovalev. He's 36 years old and about to be 37 in April and stuff like that. And he got the job done. And one of the reasons too at the same time he didn't go down. I mean, because he wasn't rushed. He was in front of his people. It's just like Michael Garcia not going down in Texas in front of his people. In Texas, the Mexicans, the Mexican Americans or the Mexicans, whatever, right? Mexican pride. I guess it was Russian pride that made Kovalev didn't go down. And then on top of that, and what he's saying now about the fight with Canelo versus Sergey Kovalev, he's saying the money they offer him a lot of money that he can't confuse. So that was one of the reasons why he didn't go down too at the same time, because he want to get to that he want to get to that the bag. You know what I'm saying? He just want to get eliminate his mandatory, which was Anthony Yarde. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Yarde got a bright future, I would think. Some people say they don't see it because, I mean, of course, people gonna have different opinions, and some people say he just got knocked out by an experienced fighter, which that's true. And some people say Anthony Yarde was not gassed. To me, when I looked at the fight, he's trying to knock him out in the 8th round because he hit him hurt, and I can't agree with I can't. If I had somebody hurt like that, I'd probably go for the knockout. That's what happened with Luis Ortiz versus Deontay Wilder. He gassed himself out. You know what I'm saying? But Luis Ortiz is older than Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde got all those muscles, but Luis Ortiz is just old. You know what I'm saying? But Luis Ortiz almost knocked out Deontay Wilder. Almost got him out, but didn't get the job done. But he was trying to go He tried to go for the knockout. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, it was a learning point. I mean, even if you got a defeat, even if you win a fight, you still gonna learn about that fighter and learn how to adjust or how to come across a fighter who's something similar like that in the future. You see what I'm saying? It helps you. Just don't get too many losses. You see what I'm saying? So he definitely ain't out the game, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, like I say, he don't spar with no boxer. He just spar with his trainer. A couple other things that he does in training and stuff like that people are of course he didn't his fighting record don't have no big names on there, you know what I'm saying? And he just stepped up to this bout, and I mean, when was he gonna do it? I mean, Kovalev's on if Kovalev is almost at the end of his career. Now I think he's trying to cash out whatever, in his next fight or probably the next 2 fights or 3 fights. He's trying to cash out. He's getting older, you know what I'm saying? He ain't the same fighter, of course. He almost got knocked out by Anthony Yarde, which with no experience, which don't have he don't train with boxers. You know what I'm saying? He just trained with his trainer or whatever. Sparred with his trainer, right? But excuse me. But the thing about it is, now the fight with Canelo Alvarez and him, they saying that fight. I'll talk about that in the next video. But my hat goes off to Sergey Kovalev and both fighters. You know what I'm saying? This is, like I said, this is something similar to Canelo Alvarez and some similar. I'm talking about as in Canelo being. But you know, one thing is, as I think about it right now, Canelo Alvarez did have a lot of fights under his belt when he did fight Floyd Mayweather. I know he did. He was still a little bit green because of he didn't fight a fighter like Floyd Mayweather, and that was, of course, Canelo. That was not Floyd Mayweather's fault. I mean, Canelo Alvarez had to accept the fight or don't accept the fight, and so at the same time, a little similar, I would say, because I think Anthony Yarde, if I'm not mistaken, Anthony Yarde, how many fights that he has so far? I don't think he got 20. I don't think he got 20 fights, if I'm not mistaken. He only got. Yeah, he got 18 wins. He got 19 total fights over, but he got 18 wins and 17 knockouts and 1 loss. So I mean, he's definitely don't have the experience at all. I definitely say that. But he did pick the fight, so that was on him at the same time. But he did learn something. It's all about. Of course, it's about getting a win, but it's all about, did you learn from that loss or that win that you got from the opponent? You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a top opponent, even if it's a below, I'm not gonna call people bums. I used to use that. I use that, but I'm gonna stop that because I'm not a fighter myself. But a person, you can learn it from an A-level fighter or a B-level fighter, even a C-level fighter. You might learn some things. You know what I'm saying? That's why it prepares you to get up there to fight those big name fighters, whatever, right? But what do y'all guys think about Sergey Kovalev and Anthony Yarde fight? You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? Do you think he was gassed out? Do you think he wasn't? Do you think it was all Kovalev that won that fight? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what do y'all think about the fight? You know what I'm saying? So leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page. Like my page. Hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.